Worldline theory is an interpretation of time travel which was shared by an online figure named John Titor who claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2036. The concept of worldlines was then later used in the popular anime Steins. Understanding how worldlines work can get pretty confusing, so today I'll be explaining how the concept of worldlines work, with reference to Steins. The grandfather paradox is widely known and is referred in pop culture quite often. It goes like this. Let's say you invent a time machine and go back in time to kill your grandfather. Since your grandfather would not be alive, your dad would not have been born, and consequently you neither. This means you would not have been born to grow up and invent a time machine in the first place. That is the grandfather paradox. However, problems known to time travel, like the grandfather paradox, can be resolved using the worldline theory. So here's how it works. Here is the original worldline. You then travel back in time and kill your grandfather, but by doing so, the line branches from the point of his death. You do not cause any kind of paradox because you have traveled to the past from an alternate future. Your grandfather is still alive, eventually leading to your birth, but in an alternate timeline. The worldline you have reached will not conclude in your birth, but you're still alive and well because you are from an alternate future where your grandfather lives and you are born. Let's move on to attractor fields. An attractor field is a group of worldlines clustered together which all lead to a converging point. A converging point is where the group of worldlines in an attractor field all lead to the same outcome or converge towards a single event. For example, in this hypothetical attractor field, World War III is destined to happen. No matter what worldline you travel to, no matter how much you try to change the timeline, in this attractor field, World War III will take place. The only way to break free of the destined outcome is to change attractor fields where World War III doesn't happen. Now don't get me wrong, there are plenty of issues with worldline theory, and it is strictly science fiction. However, it's really fun analysing science fiction and theorising if it could actually be possible. Anyways, here's just one unknown factor about worldlines. What if you time travel and meet your past self? Steins doesn't really elaborate on physical contact with one's past and future self meeting. What kind of worldline would you be on after coming into contact with yourself, and what point in time would you end up in? From what I've researched, I don't know, but feel free to discuss it. I recently made a video summarizing the entire season of Steins, so if you want a quick reminder of what happened throughout the anime before you go watch Steins Gate 0, feel free to check it out. Anyways, what do you think of worldline theory? Did I get anything wrong? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good one.